So this is just a really short video to make sure you kind of get familiar with all the things that WebAssign offers you for this course. And there's a lot of systems in there that I don't want you to miss that can really help you do much better in the course. So when you log into WebAssign, this is what you'll see. This is your home page. And one of the first things you want to do when you log in, it's my recommendation that you go up to this little envelope at the top, and it gives you the chance to set up notifications. What this can do is it means that you can choose how close to a due date you want to be alerted, I think typically by email, about when the due date is happening. You can do it within a couple hours, you can do it within a couple days, but I highly recommend you do this, and you know how you are about procrastinating or not, and so you can figure out which way is best for you to be reminded of due dates. It is never an excuse for an extension to say that I missed a due date or I forgot about a due date. You've got this resource in there, so I highly suggest that you use it. One of the most important things that you're going to be doing is going to the My Assignment list. This is where all your homework, review quizzes, and your tests are, and they're in order of by due date. What this list has all your current assignments in it. As soon as a due date passes, it falls off of this homepage list, and you have to kind of go and find it. To open any of these, you just click on them, and it'll open the homework, and then as it's said in eCampus, the first thing that'll come up is my lecture video in the homework, and then the homework assignments. If you did miss a homework assignment or you didn't finish it and the due date has passed, you can still go to it and see it. And to see past due assignments, what you need to do is go to the bottom of the My Assignments section, and there you'll see a couple of links that say either all assignments or past assignments, etc. Okay, and if you click on that, then it'll show you whichever category you want. Current assignments that are still due, past assignments that have passed, or all assignments, just the whole list. The last thing I want to show you here is that when you're in a homework, when you're doing a homework problem, there's a button there that says Ask the Instructor. There's other helps that you should use first, like show me a video or look at the text, etc. But if you do need to ask me a question, this is the best way to ask a question about a homework problem, because it gives me a link directly into your homework so I can see the problem. You don't need to write it. You just need to write a little comment about what is the problem you're having or what don't you understand. When I reply back to it, you're going to get this little icon next to your homework assignment. So you have to be really mindful of this. You should also have an icon up here or a little bubble that says you've got some communication from me. But these don't go back to your email. They go into your WebAssign account. Okay, and so again, this is an alert that you've got a response back to me. I'm really good at responding to those. Generally within 24 hours. If it's the weekend, it may be a little bit longer, but give me at least 24 hours before you hit multiple means of communication. With your homework assignments, while there is a published due date, and they do go off that current list after that due date, you may extend your homework due date for all the homework assignments by up to 7 days. Now, I don't recommend this because that means you're falling behind. But you can extend homework, just homework, not tests, etc., up to 7 days past the original due date. You can only do this after the due date has passed. So, don't email me and say, hey, the homework's due Friday, I'm not going to be able to finish it, can you extend it? This is all done automatically by the computer. So remember, the first thing you have to do is go find that homework assignment, and you do that by going to the bottom of the current assignments list and clicking on past assignments. Once you do that, you'll get a list of all your past assignments. And you'll see here that under each assignment, it says extension request. When you open the past due assignments, you see that link, and go ahead and click on that link. And then what you'll do is this will come up, and you should have an automatic extension there. If it's past 7 days past the due date, I will not extend that assignment. I mean, that's on you, okay? You've got all the due dates, all the assignments are published from the first day of course, so you need to manage your time, etc. Okay? I don't extend homework assignments beyond this 7-day that I give to everyone. If you need more practice, then you can go into the textbook. Okay? Make sure that you click on automatic extension. If you do that and it's available, it will extend it not 7 days from when you click on it, but 7 days from the original due date. Okay? Also make sure you're clicking on automatic extension. If you click on manual extension, what that does is it just allows you to send me an email asking me to extend the assignment. And what I will do is I'll reply and say, use automatic extension. At the very bottom of your home page, on the bottom right, is your e-textbook. And this allows you to go in and do problems. It's got answers in there. It's got the odd numbered answers in the back of the text. It's a very simplified textbook. It's not a very normal textbook. It's kind of more like an outline, etc. So you'll probably, but it might be something you want to follow along while you're watching the lecture videos. It's very abbreviated. And now on your home page too, there's two really important areas that are helpful for test prep. The first one is My Class Insights, and this is in the top right area. And this is a smart system that has been evaluating how you progressed in solving problems in your homework, and then identifies each section homework by color. And if it's red, you need to be doing some more study work in there. If it's yellow, you're kind of in mid-range, but it's still recommending maybe you want to go back and review some more. And if it's green, you did pretty good in that section. And it's doing things like how long it takes you to do problems, how many incorrect answers did you get before you got the correct one, etc. But this is a good starting place when you're thinking about reviewing for a test, to go back and look at all the section homeworks and look at the class insights on those section homeworks. Another really powerful tool is something called the personal study plan, which is right underneath your grade book. And this is a review section that allows you to test yourself with a really short quiz, and you can test yourself at the chapter level, or you can test yourself at each of the section levels within a chapter. And then it recommends tutorials for you depending upon how you've done on that test. You can also bypass the self-test and just go look at some of the tutorial videos for those problems. So I think that should get you started and hopefully give you a good insight into the different resources that you have within WebAssign.